Hey, we're live. We're live. It's football Sunday. Vikings, Bears.
Yeah, Vikings going to Chicago, taking the Bears the first time this year. The
shit out of the Bears.
7 Bears. Not a great team. Not a great team. Not a great team. 4-6. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, Wumbar's been nervous with this game for months.
I wouldn't say months. I would say maybe a week. Davey, Mike, FW, Jason, what is shaking? Welcome to the tailgate party, brought to you by BrewPub Pizza.
Oh, funny that you mentioned that. I happen to have myself a chicken barbecue here, barbecue chicken. It's even got the corn chips. Let me see.
Oh, you can't go wrong with the barbecue chicken.
Oh, that pull.
That's good. That's good. That's going to be good. Jake, what's going on? Vikings are favorites to sign Daniel Jones. Yes, they are. Well, what's the bite? One bite, everybody knows the rules. What do you got?
10 out of 10.
You can't go 10 out of 10. You can't do 10 out of 10.
Why?
What happens if you have a better pizza? Don't you watch Dave Portnoy's? If you have a better piece of pizza, it can't be beaten then.
I don't watch out.
Just saying, like it. He actually did a review during COVID of frozen pizzas, and Latza Matza was one of them, and it was one of the highest rated frozen pizza.
Wow.
Like it was awesome.
It's delicious.
It was awesome. Alex Delton, what's up? Nomad. Vikings win 24-14. Boswell's playing the Stouffer card.
Yeah, he is. He's seen the future. It's a good future. I take that.
It's a great
Haas.
future.
What's up, Haas?
Haas, man.
Yeah, we'll talk this thing out. We'll talk this thing out here in the next
Give him another minute.
15, 20 minutes. Yeah, Vikings, Daniel Jones. We just did a video on that. Interesting. Especially the price tag. That's what was most shocking to me.
Yeah, he's made a lot of money from the Giants. He will not make much money with whoever he signs here, which makes it easy. Ooh, 77-0. 11:55. Get your butts over to the channel. Be streaming the game. Can't wait. Be through this together.
Get through this together, hand in hand. Harmsy. Wow.
Harmsy, what up? Vikings 6,500 to -20. That would be a record.
That would be. I don't know how we get those points, but yeah, I would love that. Yeah. So you're streaming the whole thing live, huh?
Hell yeah. Get your butts over there. Join me. Maybe a brewski in hand.
Ryan Stokes, how you doing? Oh, yeah. No doubt about that. Randy Smith. Skull boys. Skull to you, Randy.
Hey, what's up, guys? 21-10.
Yeah, I like these scores coming in. I love them.
Boswell hates Daniel Jones.
Doesn't want him. I don't. Yeah, I mean, he's going by playing the field. I'm sure he's a great person.
I mean, if we had like a solid backup, I'd be like, yeah, there's no point. But like, I'm all for Danny boy, Danny Dimes. Come on,
Danny Dimes. That'll be the next jersey giveaway we do.
Oh God, that would be bad.
Speaking of which, Harmsy's on the wheel for the van.
Harmsy
goal. For like the 20th time, I think.
All right, let's talk. What do we got? I have not seen the inactives.
Well, let's start with the team we love, the Minnesota Vikings. Here are your Week 12 inactives. Brett Rippon, emergency quarterback today.
Don't say.
Nudie McLaughlin, still not playing, even with the release of Caleb Evans. Levi Drake Rodriguez, inactive today. Dan Feeney, Walter Rouse, and Josh Oliver, which we already knew. So, question that comes out of these ones. With Josh Oliver out, how big is Nick Muse's role today?
So what? Fabian Moreau is active today for Caleb Evans? All right. Sorry, I interrupted your question.
It was just a joke question. Nick Muse, does he have any kind of role today in the offense? We've been using a lot of three tight ends lately.
Right?
He's active, yeah.
I mean, they cut a Caleb Evans so they could make him active. Clearly, I mean, he's the emergency tight end. We'll see. Johnny Munt should catch about 7 balls a day.
Well, I mean, it's the tight ends have been, all three of them have been factors. I mean, at least getting a lot of reps. So we'll see how many 3 tight ends we have out there today. So I think Nick Muse could pull in a catch today. Wouldn't shock me one bit. Let's go over to the Bears side.
Hold on. If Nick Muse catches a ball,
I think today is the day he catches a ball.
I hope so. A lot of Daniel Jones chatter. We'll talk about him in a little bit. We'll briefly touch on him.
Yeah, we'll briefly touch him. Go watch the video we did. Oh, we nailed it. Bears inactives, wide receiver Tyler Scott. Great Scott.
Keenan Allen active.
Safety Elijah Hicks. I'll get there. Defensive end Dominique Robinson. Defensive lineman Ryan Bates. Defensive lineman Kieran Amagadije. And defensive back Amir Speed. So, yes, Keenan Allen is playing today.
Damn it. That was wishful thinking. I know he had an ankle thing going on. They said he was going to play. So, Swift, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen kills us, man. I hate it. I don't like the thought of it. If Caleb Williams is still getting that ball quick like he did last week, that could be a little bit painful. But who do they have out? They have their starting safety out, Hicks.
Yep.
And then
Ryan Bates was
Bates is a backup though.
What about Kieran Amagadije?
No, I don't know what he does.
Amir Speed, does he play for him?
Who?
Amir Speed.
Oh.
Yeah, so Elijah Hicks not playing for your Bears today.
What's his nuts? Jonathan Owens, is that his name?
He's active.
Yeah, so he'll be starting in Hicks' spot. And former Packer, not great. We'll maybe take advantage of that.
Hell yeah, we'll take advantage.
You know what up?
Yeah, so let's talk Daniel Jones. Let's get that out of the way, and then we'll focus on the Bears. Again, for the price tag, for what we have, for some potential upside still, KOC believes he can do with someone like that, I wouldn't hate it.
If you hate Daniel Jones, you're in the majority. Like everybody thinks he's horrible. He was on a horrible team. Think of it this way: we spend about $390,000. We get a look at him to see if maybe we want to just shoot him an offer next year to maybe be a backup quarterback. If we don't re-sign him, we get a comp pick.
Mm-hmm.
Win. If the dude never takes a snap for the Vikings, great.
Gets us an extra draft pick. We got to find ways to get some picks.
I mean, no, and he's not coming here to play. If you sign Daniel Jones, he's like backing up maybe. Mm-hmm. I mean, is the dude even active? Maybe he doesn't even beat out Nick Mullins this year. It's more just to get a look at him to see if there's interest maybe next year. So it's like, Davey, what up, man? Thank you, sir. Jones isn't coming here even if we re-sign Darnold or don't and sign Jones. He'll end up being quarterback 2 at best. Yeah. Daniel Jones is going to be quarterback 2 wherever he signs. Nobody's signing him to be their starter.
And there's no doubt. I mean, this is J.J. McCarthy's team moving forward. It's just to have a guy has some experience, potentially can coach him up, make him reach his potential as a backup for cheap. Yeah, you'd hate to see him take the field, but, I mean, on paper it makes sense.
Yeah, and, I mean, if he had to be J.J. McCarthy's backup next year, there's much worse backups in the league, and he's not going to cost much. Yeah. But, yeah, let's hit that like button as you're coming in. Let's get over 25 likes. That would be wonderful. Harms, you could start for the Cowboys right now. Yeah, you probably could. That'd be funny.
Yep, and there's still time to get your entries in for Skull 2 service. We'll be doing that end of the month here, probably early December. We'll give the winner for that. But again, brought to you by BrewPub Lots of Matzo Pizza.
Yes, they're going to help us pick the winner. We'll probably actually do it in probably by like Wednesday, next couple of days, so we can announce it. So get those in. Nice. I'd rather have KOC as the backup. Let's make a bear skin rug today. I like that.
Ooh, hell yeah. Let's talk about these Bears. Let's what the Vikings have to do today, in my opinion, fast start, get up early, make this team quit. I think the Bears are a team that's very close to and they know their coach is in a lame duck situation. You get up early on them, 14 zip. Maybe they had the ball first. You shut them down. We get the ball. We score right away. Do that again. Put them away early. This whole team could collapse. That's my feeling on this Bears game today.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears don't give up many points. Their defense is good. Like, I don't expect this to be 28-24 or 30, whatever. Like, I think it's going to be a grinding game. I think it's I hope we get up early, but I'm seeing like 17 points, 17, 20 points tops on this defense because they are good.
But I also feel like this Vikings team KOC, he wants this complete game, and I know you have to do it, but defense has to be all, lights out entire game. Offense just humming. Special teams, everything just clicking for once. And I think the Vikings are due for that. I hope it happens today. If not, this will be a game we're sweating out to the end of to the last seconds in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears do keep it close. They keep it close. There's been a few games. I mean, the Cardinals blew them out pretty good, but other than that, man, these are one-score games regardless of who they're playing. We're just gonna have to Caleb Williams. We're gonna sack the shit out of him today.
Mm-hmm.
It's not if or when; it's how many times we sack him, and we should be able to sack him like 7 times.
Well, and you have to get him down, get him to the ground, hit him. Otherwise, he's gonna run around, escape pressure, and he's gonna find Keenan Allen open. He's going to find DeAndre Swift open in the flats. He'll find an open target. Cole Kmet, another guy he'll find open
50 million times.
Yeah, so those receivers will get open eventually if there's enough time, and Caleb Williams can create that. So that's what worries me about him is just the ability to create the time, the off-script plays. That's what could kill the Vikings defense today.
Well, if this better be like in the first half. If we don't sack him more than we're going to be in trouble if we don't get to him at least 5-6 times.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I mean. Their new offensive coordinator last week. I mean, it was only 1 week, and it was just maybe it was a little bit of a pipe dream or what we saw, but like he looked way better. I mean, designed runs for Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams had 70 yards on the ground last week. They were doing a lot more things with Caleb Williams that Shane Waldron, their former offensive coordinator, was not doing. So Caleb Williams is just going to be better and better based off he's not handcuffed on that shitty offense they're running.
Well, we'll see, because sometimes you get like that 1 week boost with the team when you make that kind of a switch, and then it kind of peters out after that.
Breaking news.
Bears can suck it. Bears can suck it. So we'll see if it is a trend, like they're going to continue to be good under this new OC, or if it was just like a 1 week. Everybody was excited. They lost a heartbreaking game. Don't forget, they lost a heartbreaker. Teams don't always respond, whether it's an emotional win.
2 heartbreakers.
Yeah, well, I mean, last week they just did it. They lost to the Patriots a couple weeks ago, one of the worst teams in the NFL. I don't know how they did that. So again, this Bears team's young. There's some talent here. They're poorly coached. Let's not forget that Matt Eberflus is one of the worst coaches in the league, maybe the worst coach. And that's definitely a factor for the Vikings winning this game. He
will do some stupid shit today. I guarantee it. It's either going to be a stupid call, a stupid challenge, just stupid in general. He's a great defensive coordinator. That's a big part of why their defense is so good. Like, he needs to be a D coordinator somewhere. So he's got that going for him. But as a head coach, he is an idiot. So let's really hope he does some stupid shit today. This is not the week where the Bears just put it all together. We're not going to allow it. Let's shut down Caleb Williams. Let's make Caleb Williams look like a damn rookie quarterback and sack his ass 10 times.
Yeah, this is a team. We had the Doink brothers in here. They said we're catching the Bears at a good time. So they weren't very excited about their team. I'm not going to feel as comfortable as they did, but they're almost guaranteeing a Vikings victory.
I don't like that.
I don't either. But it's a division game. We're at their place. What's the weather? I don't think the weather is supposed to be. Is it great today?
I don't know. You can check out the weather report. Join us or join me for a while. 11:55. Be streaming the entire game live. So get your butts over there at 11:55. Lupagus will be joining later, but come have a beer with me while we watch the game.
Looks like 44 today.
Perfect.
8-mile-an-hour wind. 2% chance of precipitation.
2% chance? Why wouldn't they just say 0?
No, they didn't want to say no. There's a couple clouds there. It's partly cloudy.
Silver. I like that. Vikings shine today.
The Vikings shine today. Who are some guys who are going to shine today? Let's name some guys who are going to shine today at Chicago.
Nobody's going to shine for the Bears.
I didn't say the Bears players. I said our players at Chicago. Some Vikings.
DeAndre Swift will probably do pretty good. He's been doing fairly well. Lupagus having himself a barbecue chicken pizza by BrewPub. Delicious yum yums. Hopefully everybody has one for the game today.
Yeah, they put corn chips on there.
I know. That one's good. That one's really good.
With a little top tater on top of that. Fantastic combination.
Jets, Addison, and Jones. Let's hope that running game gets going today. 3 out of 4 weeks has just been dog shit. We got to get the running game going. Come on, Aaron Jones. Let's go.
He's been a bear killer.
27 likes. Let's go over 40 likes. If you're watching, hit that like button.
Well, then, Justin Jefferson, too. Like, he had 81 yards last week, 48 against the Jaguars. Like, I'm waiting. He needs to have that over 100-yard performance with a score, maybe 2 scores. It's due. It's coming. No, Justin Jefferson is also due. He's due for just a huge game.
Jalen Johnson's damn good.
What? No, so is Justin Jefferson.
I know, but he's going against a pretty damn good defense. It would be beautiful. I hope it happens. I hope it happens.
Luminous, I did not get my Did not get my deer this year. I jumped 2 this morning, but that was it.
Wasn't for lack of effort. He tried.
I did try.
Maybe not
Only
hard.
Only saw does.
You usually shoot a cat.
You have to have a doe permit to shoot a doe.
Should have got one.
I didn't. Not for sure I was going to see a buck this year.
Alex Rush. I'm broke from betting, fat from top to tater, but I don't care because I'm crushing skull gums. Skull gummies. Well done, sir. DJ Hawkins is going to have a game, says Dalton.
Yeah. God, that would be nice,
You're saying Justin Jefferson, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he's due just for a huge Justin Jefferson type of game.
I think Aaron Jones is going to have a game today, and I'm not saying I just think a very efficient game. I'm not saying over 100 yards, but I could see like a 20 carries for 85 yards and a score, just moving the ball, moving the chains, getting the clock ticking down. I think Jones is going to have a solid game. Yeah,
it would be nice to get some first downs on the ground, to have some drives extended because of the run game.
Well, Josh Oliver, in the blocking game, the run game, that hurts. That hurts more than people probably realize.
No, it does. It does. But again, the Vikings are aware of the situation, and they know they want to pound the ball. So hopefully they can do that. Assuming Dalton Reisner will be your starting right guard again today. Defensively, what worries me in this game is just the secondary, the middle of the field. Like watching the Titans, those back-to-back plays, not even the bomb early, but those back-to-back ones where they had illegal procedure, and they go right back to it, and it was the same result. Like, that's what concerns me. The Bears can expose that part of our defense.
Yeah, I just what concerns me, I'm going to sound like a broken record, is just Caleb Williams getting it out in like 2 seconds. We're not going to have enough time to get to him. And Keenan Allen, he's going to find very quickly, and Cole Kmet and DeAndre Swift. Like that cannot happen. We need Caleb Williams running around, because it's funny watching him. Because when he runs around, I mean, it's like Tecmo Bowl. He'll run back like 20 yards trying to make a play, and then he gets sacked. Like he does some very rookie shit. But he also makes some plays. He does make some plays.
Well, he's only had one game where he's thrown for 300 yards. I mean, his stats aren't going to wow you by any means.
No, they won't. They won't. The Bears are either going to come out firing, like just pissed off or whatever, because they're mad about the Hail Mary, they're mad about last week's block kick, or I think they just come out completely defeated.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we can't do anything. We're just going to lose regardless. I think we're going to see one side of the spectrum.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's either going to be we kick the shit out of them, an absolute throttling, or it's going to be a game we win. I think either way we win, but it's going to be close. It's going to be tight.
I don't care if it's 10-9. Just
Dave Henneman says Nick Muse game touchdown skull.
If Nick Muse gets a touchdown today, Lupkus and I are gonna we got to do something on the post game.
Yeah, we'll figure out something. Maybe we'll do the post. We'll do the pose that he did.
Yeah, we'll think of something. We'll shotgun a beer out of our vintage Vikings glass. How about that?
It's not bad.
I mean, it's not going to happen.
I'll do it while posing like that.
Delton says those receivers are huge. Yeah, Dunze has been having some good games.
Yeah.
Cole Kmet, they weirdly don't get involved that much, which I hope is the case today.
Hasn't he done well against us in the past? I feel like he has.
Yeah, but they are just not. He just doesn't appear to be a big part of that offense.
Yeah, I don't know why. Dude's good.
Got to get Caleb early. Yes, let's make that dude shit his pants early.
One thing I don't think we talked about enough last week, and I wish I would have brought it up during our underrated portion of Monday Morning Hangover. Our D-line, the run defense last week was fantastic, was phenomenal. I don't think we gave those boys up front enough credit. So let's hope they are on their game again, shutting down DeAndre Swift, shutting down Roschon Johnson in the Bears ground game.
It'll be a good test. Vikings are number 1 in the league for run defense. Keep it up, boys. They stop everybody.
Yeah.
And the Bears' offensive line probably won't start for many colleges. They suck.
Yeah,
Nick from just another year, Chicago Bears. I mean, any Bears person you watch or any game, their offensive line is so garbage. Like, this can't be a game where it's like, where's the pressure?
Yeah.
Their offensive line is shit.
Yeah. Who was it? That shitty old line we faced, and it was the Rams. We couldn't get any pressure on them. So hopefully it's not a repeat of that Rams game. That would be horrifying.
That game makes me sick.
It does make me sick. It makes me sick as well. You want to do some lines right now?
I've already done a couple, but yes.
All right. Let's do this one.
Just a reminder, join live 11:55 on the channel, streaming the entire game.
Entire game. I'll be on fourth quarter at some point trying to get synced up with y'all. Hopefully we can get that to work real nicely. All right, let's start with this one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Jalen Naylor, 1.5 receptions.
Lower. I don't want 1.5 targets. I don't want 1.5 snaps. Lower. That said, I hope Jalen Naylor comes out and gets 3 touchdowns. I hope he just lights it up.
All right, let's go. Aaron Jones, 78.5 total rushing and receiving yards.
I'm going higher. I already kind of blew my load there and said he's going to have a very efficient game, 80-plus yards on the ground.
All right. Justin Jefferson, longest reception, 26.5. Longest reception.
He's going to have a big boy today. He's going to have a big boy touchdown, 45-plus yards.
Nice. Sam frickin' Darnold, 230.5 passing yards. Not rushing.
They always like to put him at like 227 or 229, 230. I'll say higher because he's already got a Jefferson 45+ one in my prediction. So,
all right, let's go. TJ Hawkinson, 39.5 yards.
Fucking better be higher. It better be higher. Hawkinson, let's go. No Oliver, their favorite target in the world the last 3 weeks. Hawkinson, let's go.
Yeah, he's only hit that mark once since his return. We'll do one more Vikings. Let's go to defense this time. Let's go to Blake Cashman. 7.5 tackles and assists.
Shit, might have that in sacks. I'm going higher.
Right.
Blake Cashman's the man.
I like it. Let's do a couple Bears here. Let's do Cole Kmet. 24.5 receiving yards.
Higher.
Keenan Allen. 3.5 receptions.
How many?
3.5.
Oh, Jesus. Higher.
Caleb Williams. We'll finish with this one. 22.5 rushing yards.
Who?
Caleb Williams.
22.5? Higher.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm
going to look up Keenan Allen stats versus Vikings just super quick. Last time we played them, 18 receptions, 215 yards. Game before that, 8 for 98. Game before that, 9 for 99. Game before that, 12 for 133. Oh. Keenan Allen averages 11.8 catches and 136 yards per game against the Vikings.
I like it.
That's insane. Granted, he always had like Phillip Rivers or you didn't have Caleb Williams throwing the ball, but that's crazy.
Yeah. He did go against Caleb Evans once too. Maybe twice.
Good God, those are better than I thought they were. That makes me sad. We're gonna shut them down today.
Yeah, and who was saying was it Zero Doingstein looks a little age is starting to catch up with him a little bit?
I hope so.
Yeah,
out in a wheelchair.
Well, I don't want that. So those are your lines. We snorted them. We're feeling good. Feeling real good.
I just like it's gonna be an interesting game. I hope hopefully it's shit out of them.
Yeah, hopefully it's just so boring because we're just destroying them.
I hope so. I wonder what Caleb Williams. I wonder if this is going to be the coldest game he's played in the NFL. What do you say, 44?
Yeah, I think that was the old weather forecast, somewhere in the 40s.
Well, maybe he's going to be in for a little surprise there as well. It's just a little chilly. Not used to these little frigid temperatures.
Yeah. All right, well, let's wrap this thing up with some final thoughts. Final thoughts on this one. What are your final thoughts on this game?
Final thoughts are this is a big-ass win for the Vikings. You look at the Bears, you look at 4-6, you look at them losing the last couple of games, but fact is they could have easily won both of those games as well and be 6-4. So I'm not going to look past the Bears until they're in the rearview mirror. Like, we should win. We're the better team in Chicago. We've beaten the Bears like the last 6 out of the 7, 8 times, something like that. We've done well, but like this defense is just damn good. And Delton's right. Send everybody. 6+ sacks at minimum.
Yeah. Again, I think the Vikings need to get up early in this one. I think the Bears will throw in the old flag if it's, they're down by multiple scores early. This team, I think, is on the verge of just giving up on their coach. They know he's not going to be here next year. The direction of this team isn't great under Eberflus, and they know that. We've already seen some dysfunction on this squad. And I think if you get up early, this whole thing's going to implode for them. So that's the key to me. Get up early, put them away. If not, we're going to be in a meat grinder.
Meat grinder. Do you think this is like, hey, boo, boo? Or is it, hey, boo, boo?
There's a lot of O's there, so I think it's more of the boo.
Hey, boo, boo. I don't know. I think it might be the sexy one.
I don't know. I think there's too many O's for it to be sexy.
All right. All right. So we're going to be live, or I'll be live streaming the entire game. Get your butts over to the channel, 11:55. We'll be doing the post game all throughout that. Winners, losers. Shout out to BrewPub Pizza once again. Get your butts over to the store. Let us know what flavor you're going with.
Hell yeah. Flavor, savor. I might have already said this one. I'm not going to say it again. The phrase 19 letters long is, in fact, 19 letters long.
I don't think you've said that one. That's good.